Uh, Excuse you? Okay. Excuse you. What the hell is your problem? Good morning. Ruru. Uh, I don't know what the crap is going on with this stupid gimbal. Keeps. I've got the tracking off. Yeah, that's the second time this morning in like just starting the stream. Someone told me last night they'd send me their medical bill because I was sitting in the chair, which was out here looking at the views. I'd say you're up early this morning, but I guess you're like 2 hours ahead or so. So I was doing some exploring. Yesterday I was like, we don't have really great views. We can't see. Like if you drive down this kind of road right here is kind of a misnomer. It dead ends, but there's a road right below it. And it's like, well, it sucks. We're not going to get our pretty views. And then last night, if you walk over that way, this is like where the ski lift area is. I didn't realize that. So it's kind of cool. I'm going to go over there. We're going to do some walking. It looked like the cellular signal was going to be strong enough, which I'm happy for, so I don't run my battery down with the Starlink. She doesn't want on the camera this morning. Yeah, I woke up, I don't know, a little bit before 5 this morning. Then almost fell asleep again. Then a bird decided to land on the tent. And so, yeah, I like it pretty well. It works pretty well. Like, way better than I would imagine. So yesterday we were driving around looking for a spot to stream. I mean, there were some times that, like, it cut out, but for it to do what it did in the heavy canopy, I was really surprised. That's my battery pack. I don't think we're going to get much sun today, but for kicks and giggles, we'll hook up the solar anyway. But it's going to be another heavy overcast day, it looks like. Sideways and upside down, man. Jeez. What is your deal? There's gotta be a setting on the gimbal itself that has been hit. That's not it. But yeah, I've been really impressed with Starlink Mini. I had the original Starlink, the one that actually will, it's actuated, so it'll like align itself. Then they moved away from that, and a friend has the 3rd gen. It's okay, but like the Mini, just, I mean, for no bigger than it is, it's pretty good. Do you want the rest of your food? She didn't finish her dinner last night, so I don't know if she'll eat today. This morning. Good gosh. That thing's psychotic. Yeah. It needs to behave itself. Oh no, we don't want all this on there. Why is that chat on there? There we go. Yeah, I'm not. It's the DJI gimbal. I'm not entirely impressed, to be honest. Crazy thing is I checked my phone this morning. The cellular is actually doing better than the cellular's doing better than the Starlink. Yeah, it's like doing this on its own. I would understand if it had tracking on it, but the tracking is definitely off. Just looking at the settings. It just smokes crack. Oh, there's her breakfast. Grazing like a cow. It does, man. He got sick last night. She's gonna eat her field of grass before we go walking. Congrats on first, Mr. Cool. What is your crackpot problem? Lord have mercy, I gotta have my coffee. I was feeling really good this morning till I kind of dozed off again. So this is definitely one of my favorites. It's the Stanley French press. Very nice. So you can make your tea or coffee. Yes, I like Splenda. I drink Splenda in my coffee. I was reading a study. Someone had posted about it, and I guess they're saying now that 3 cups of coffee is good for dementia. You cannot hear me? I'll change it to a different microphone. So yesterday, the wireless microphone was making some sort of buzz. So I was like, well, that sucks. And I don't understand why. You walk over here. What about that microphone? Is it better? Hopefully. What? Really? We're going to do this all day? I guess it's pretty clear I'm going to have to, what it? So, yeah. Stupid camera. I don't know what's up with this gimbal. It's probably me. But anywho, a friend had posted something about a new study on coffee saying that if you drink 3 cups of coffee a day, you had reduced risk of dementia. It does, doesn't it? Like, it's got to be somewhere in some setting I've done. The other phone's dead, sadly. Gimbal. Well, I see settings that nothing cuts it off. Selfie stick is not enabled. It's like, dude, just sit there and be still. But anyway, so a reduced risk of dementia. But ironically, like reading the studies and looking at all the other information on coffee, it's not actually the coffee. It's some, what? I can see we're going to be holding our phone today. What is your problem? It's just lazy, maybe. It can't hold itself. But anyway, she keeps doing that. She may stay here at the house, the temporary house. Right, that's what it's telling me. Go back to bed. I actually went to bed pretty early last night. Are you gonna undo yourself? So yeah. Yeah, I put that bag on there. That way no one could see my friend's tag when I'm doing stuff. So just a few little pet peeves, housekeeping notes. Do not do this to trees. You make them more prone, susceptible to disease and beetles. You murder the trees. We need trees for oxygen. It's okay to cut down a tree every now and again, but don't go to your national forests and touch the trees. When you get a permit, you can't get a green tree anyway. So leave the green trees the hell alone. That's my first PSA. Come on, Lady Midnight, let's go. Oh, this guy's tracking. That's what's going on. But the tracking's turned off. I don't know what it's trying to find. You little butthole. That's what's going on though. It's definitely trying to track. I want to try this other setting. If I can get the camera back, maybe this will do good. All right, so like last night I was coming through here and I thought, I'll follow this trail. I have my emergency in the middle of the night bathroom set up just in case. My shovel. Come on, lady. Number 2. If you're going to inject yourself with drugs or insulin, please don't leave your nasty needles in the forest. So, be safe. We were cleaning a campsite a couple years ago and found some methadone and different stuff, and we weren't wearing gloves. You need to stop that crap. So apparently that setting doesn't fix it either. Anyway, started looking around, and that's when I told the guy I was with, we're going to leave everything alone. You never know. Something could have a trace of fentanyl on it. So you definitely got to be careful. But this is apparently the ski lift. Trying to find the gimbal button. Or the tracking button, rather. I wonder if I press it, if it'll stop. Gimbal tracking. So, yeah, it's much prettier on this side. You can see so much less overcast and smoke, maybe. Probably a bit of smoke still. We have nope, that didn't work. Okay, I guess we're going to go back to the old-fashioned way. Yeah, it's pretty though. Didn't have much of a sunset. Looks like might be getting a little clearance on the clouds. Maybe, maybe not. So there must be like a lot of snowshoeing here, I would assume. Yeah, nothing like a pretty forest to the lodge. So we could go to the lodge that way, I guess. I don't think you guys can see. Some slopes over that way. And then I see the lifts. You probably cannot see them, but looks like the lifts are up there. Sure would be nice to have them turn on the lift. We could walk down and not have to walk back up a mountain. Those woodpeckers are going to town. This is the Colville National Forest in Washington. A lot greener than where I am. We're a good bit brown, but they're getting pretty dry here. I don't know where it was, but I definitely heard, I, don't get yourself in trouble. She has an affinity for squirrels, and there are squirrels here. Lady Midnight, don't make me bring out the beeper. And I'm certain she would kill one. Yeah, it's definitely pretty out here. The cell tower's up there on the mountain, so that would explain. Lady Midnight. Hey! Get over here. I'm trying to find her clicker. Yeah, it'd sure be nice to have that gimbal working. So I'm wondering, sorry, give everybody the finger this morning. Yeah, I'm gonna see, maybe like, this is not cooperating with me. Maybe the Bluetooth is not, there we go, thank you, finally. Maybe Bluetooth's not connected. It's not. Oh. Got to turn the phone off of low power mode. It's not even showing a Bluetooth network. So let's open DJI. I mean, the controls are working. She's got to cooperate. That's not how to make it cooperate. All right, we'll see how long she makes it before she makes me angry again. So the crazy thing about the gimbal too is, like, what I find, if you're just holding your cell phone, seems like, I don't know if it's a mental thing maybe, really, like your arm doesn't seem to get as tired when you're holding the phone out. There's a ground squirrel ahead. Hopefully it'll be hidden. When I was in Idaho last year, I was at a place called Blackfoot Reservoir, and there were squirrels everywhere. So walking was not fun, but and then there were like tons of squirrels until all of a sudden they all disappeared. Yeah, she's definitely tracking. See if she follows Lady. It is pretty, but they also have a ton of mosquitoes. I think we're so dry that we don't have a lot of mosquitoes down south. Game trail. Lady, we're not going down there, baby. Come on. Nope, nope, leave him alone. Let's not murder a squirrel live on Twitch. Get away from me. Nope. She's still up to her same little... Come on, baby, come up here. Lady Midnight. Come on. Leave it alone. We're gonna go on a leash. Hi, thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your time in town. Good to see you. I think the gimbal is giving everyone neck problems. It keeps changing. So it is kind of cool. This is one of the rules here in the forest is dogs either have to be on voice command or leash. So they have a little bit more. Why are you doing this? I think she's just lazy. But anyway, gives your dogs a little more freedom. Thanks, Crystal. Hope PT goes well. A little bit of sun ducking out. Oh yeah. So this was on my backside. Another game trail. And as you can see, the gimbal is all sorts of retarded again. Let me try to Move this phone over a little bit. What if the center of gravity makes it confused? Why are you not turning around? Oh my gosh, you're pissing me off. All right. Then she always wants to look at the sky. Gonna sit here and just look at the sun for a second while I suck down some coffee. So Miss Roadrunner was saying last night that we have some ferns in Washington State that taste like licorice. I'm wondering if it's that guy. Not that I want any licorice, because I definitely don't like black licorice. Yeah, she's got some weird tracking. I don't know why. Keeps moving. Okay, so now it stopped. It's got to be that button. No, it's still doing it. Feel it a little bit. Yeah, maybe she needs an update. Who knows? It could be. Why are you looking at the sky? Go down. Why are you not adjusting? Just bloody stop. Anyway, it could be the Moblin app. Maybe the app has an issue. I was actually kind of happy to have this cloud cover this morning, or last night rather. Or it probably would have been a little bit chilly. It was only like 63 when I woke up this morning, so not too bad. It's a little warm inside the tent, actually, to me anyway. Did have my first experience with Lady Midnight and a deer up close the other night when this was at the RV. She did really good. I mean, I'm sure if I had not told her to calm down, it wouldn't have been that, but Maximus, on the other hand, he probably would have taken off after the deer. Lady, no. Yeah, you know what I'm digging for. Good girl. Nope. No. Oh, there she goes. Get back here. Lady Midnight. Come here. You just want a leash. Come. Nope. Get on trail. Quit worrying about these dumb little animals. Things aren't smart enough to realize if they just keep their mouths shut. Lady, stop. Let me get you fixed. Stop. No. Go this way. Go. Get on trail. Nope. Thanks, Miss Tia. Good morning to you. Hopefully the city treats you well. Tell the people to act right. Nobody got time for that. Come on. Get on trail. So if anyone out there in Twitch or YouTube land, if you just want to buy me a nice little nature reserve that looks something like this, no, don't wrap around. Go. I was actually looking the other way. I don't know if that was a bunny ahead or another ground squirrel. So nice of them to come out and cut the grass for us before we got here. Good morning. So this is the ski lift area. Can't see the ski lifts from here. There's actually some slopes up here. Now apparently this is the way to the lodge. I called ahead and had them cut the grass. Uh-oh, low bit rate. Towers are up top though. Should be okay. No, lady. Lady Midnight! You do that stuff again, we'll go drop you off. And I'll be walking by myself. Hope everyone's awake. If you weren't, you are now. You need to settle down. Stop. Settle down. Got a little spring here. Running water out of it somewhere. Maybe they're feeding. Oh no, they're not. The pipe's cut. If you're ever Yeah, a bunch of ground squirrels actually as well. So if you're ever out in the wild and you cannot filter your water, that is the kind of water you want to drink. Not saying you won't get a protozoa or something, but the likelihood of you getting sick from a spring coming out of a mountainside, way less than any other water source. Lady, if you don't figure your... Stop going that way. Anyway. So if you ever find yourself in a situation, which I have on the Appalachian Trail, that's where you want to get your water from, if possible. You can see one of the lifts way up there. Carry on. What's your problem? Yeah, it is. Nice and peaceful. Feel it's close enough to the city that you would still have all this peacefulness. I think we're only like 15 minutes out of the city. There's a pink flamingo on this. Not too bad we can't get someone to run the ski lift for us. But I don't know if you guys can see it, but somebody put a pink flamingo on the top. Okay, carry on. Little bit of quartz out here, and it has color. No, ma'am. No. You can walk. Do not chase. Let's go. Carry on. Carry on. Yeah, it's really nice. So, you probably know I'm not a skier. Do they mow this? I mean, obviously they have to. Like maybe at the end of the season. Would be a good place to go mountain biking. Except for the ride back up. No. Fix yourself. Not you, lady, the stupid gimbal. Carry on. Oh, it's getting spooky. All right, lady, we got to get out of the woods. Come on, come on, back on trail. We're gonna lose connection. It's okay. Good girl. Mosquito, get away from me. Is it really? Wow, it's actually been over an hour. Come on, lady. Well, yeah, we had that little stretch of woods back there. The tower's up on that hill, so I'm kind of surprised it cut off. Yeah, she just gets hot pretty easy, but I doubt she's tired. She would certainly chase after a squirrel if we let her. Yeah, it's really pretty out here. All right, lady. Right, carry on. Come on. We're still out, but we're going to turn around probably soon. Because I got to go all the way back. Plus, it's going to be uphill. Not too bad, though.